Already talked about my views on abortion and how I feel it should be accessible in a legal and safe way, because otherwise desperate women will seek it in an illegal and unsafe way, and that's not really helping anyone.
That's what I thought you said. Now let me offer this as a rebuttal.
Um, okay, so now let's turn to a common pro-choice argument that's bad, but that's a bit more sophisticated than the others that I just gave. If abortion were made illegal, women will put their lives in danger by trying to have one on their own. Okay, so even if it were true, it wouldn't follow that abortion should be legal, because we don't make immoral actions legal so that it is safer for those who want to perform these immoral actions. A great example of this is the case of female genital mutilation. This practice still takes place in some countries in the Middle East, where young girls, including children, have their genitals surgically removed in order to satisfy the purity requirements of the local culture. This act leaves considerable physical and emotional scars on women and is condemned by almost all human rights associations. Now imagine someone were to argue the following. Some immigrants who arrive in my country continue to practice female genital mutilation. However, this practice is illegal in my country's hospital. The family members of these girls take them to be mutilated in back alleys by non-professional mutilators who risk injuring the little girls. Shouldn't we legalize female genital mutilation to make it safer? Well, most people will answer no, because it's a despicable act of violence that hurts young women. But then pro-lifers can respond, isn't abortion a despicable act of violence that harms small children? And so you see that the argument fails. Also, there's a good analogy given by Timothy Braham. He gives the following example. So imagine a woman wants to kill her strong 15-year-old child, but she fears that she might get hurt while trying to kill him because he's stronger than her. Should the state help her kill her child safely? The pro-choicer will answer, of course not, but it's completely different. We're talking about a 15-year-old child, not a fetus. But then this brings us back to the one and only question, what is the fetus? And do all human beings have the same value and dignity? If it turns out that the fetus has the same value as a 15-year-old, then the argument doesn't work. So this is recognized also as being a bad argument by pro-choice philosophers. Mary Ann Warren, one of the best defenders of the pro-choice position, says that the fact that restricting abortion has tragic side effects does not in itself show that restricting abortion is unjustified, since murder is wrong regardless of the circumstances that makes it prohibited. So a procedure cannot be said to be safe if half of the people who are involved end up dying. So the fundamental question we can ask the pro-choice person is, should we make it legal to kill an innocent person so that it is safer for the killer? Or should we help strong people kill weak and innocent people so that it is easier and safer for the stronger people? Since the answer is no, the argument collapses.